Hey everyone, my name is Ren, and the problem I'm struggling with is allowing a user to delete app data, but not actually their whole, not actually an element on the page, or their information as a user. So I have this project called Shape Match where a user can sign up and become a finder or a giver. So they can find a shape or give a shape. And when the user decides to click Find or Give, they get saved under the database as a finder or a giver. And depending on the shape that they choose, it can either be a circle or a square, but this user selected circle. And then there's colors, and that's what I have right now. So then there's also givers. So this user who's giving a shape also chose circle and is giving the color red. So a red circle. But what I would like to do is, as the user goes through the app, let me just demonstrate really quick. So they go to the home page, search the shape, right? And then they get directed to the shape page. And this is where they can click Find Shape or Give Shape. And this is kind of referring to the shape they just selected in the home page. So if the user searched up circle, they can now decide whether they'd like to give a circle or find a circle. And then once they click whatever they want, that gets saved under the database and gets created as a new thing, which is a finder and a giver. And under data types, I have finders set to user and givers also set to user, so I can call back their information that they submitted in the sign up, which is their name, email, phone, and just like the basics. So the problem I'm struggling with is after a user gets to the match page where they can select the match that they want, they then get directed to the contact page where they can see the match that they selected or matches contact information. So an example of that is, let's say I'm on the match page, right? I'm looking for someone who is capable of giving me a certain shape. I can select 1, 2, or 3, or just however many I want, and then when I press done, those get saved as matches selected, and it can be a list of users. That then is called back on the contact page and displayed here. But unfortunately, a user won't always be able to find their ideal match. So I would like to create some type of button that allows the current user to delete the information they've saved under the finder data type, so that way they can kind of re-go about the process and see if they can go again. Or like if they want to do something else. But that's really the problem I'm struggling with, because the match won't always be ideal, and maybe some people won't want to go with any of their matches, or maybe they just won't even want to use the app, but they'd want to keep their account. So I'd love to figure out how I can kind of what I can do here to delete what the user submits under finder or giver, not all users or their whole account or any elements on the page. So please let me know if you have that figured out, and that'd be great.